Okay, so for our do now today, it's going to be exactly one of those questions that we talked about yesterday that Miss Ellis was talking about. So, in your notebooks, open up your notebooks, a place where a group of people come to settle. A place where a group of people come to settle. It is still under the control of their home country. On the first page. Don't forget to write today's date. Today is the 12th, September 12th. So a place where a group of people come to settle. It is still under control of their home country.
You mean my question or answer?
You can write the answer. So a place where a group of people come to settle. It is still under control of their home country. Is it A, nation, or is it B, colony?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Stop.
All right. So if you chose A, nation, raise your hand. If you chose B, colony, raise your hand. I got two that have answers. Hunter, which one? Colony, okay?
Colony.
Colony. Justin, what do you think?
Colony.
Colony. Nailed it. Good job, guys. All right, so let me pull up these notes. Okay. You have Camden, Tavius.
Ooh, yes.
All right. So we got some more vocabulary words we have to look at. So your first one, is everybody done with your do now?
Yep.
All right. So let's close those up.
Can I correct them or you got it?
I got it. Thank you, Don. That first one says roll. You're gonna write roll in the blank. Okay?
I'm using the punch.
Thank you,
Oh,
Justin.
punches today? Oh, punch today or just on Friday?
Just on Friday.
You don't get enough, it won't go, right?
Right.
But I
Okay.
don't want that anyway.
Well, we're gonna look right now. We're gonna look at a roll and what a roll is. Brandon, help me out. What's a roll?
Apart from someone has in a particular situation.
A part someone has in a particular situation. Very good. So roll. Right now, what's my role? Can you tell me what?
Teacher?
Yep. Cannon? Teacher. Yes. It's my job to teach you. What's your role, Cannon? Work. To do work. Okay. What's another word for that?
What?
Marco, it's really you started to say. What's your role right now? If I'm the teacher, you're the student. That's your role. Very good. Thank you. All right. So y'all have role number 2. Trustee.
A person or group of people who manage to take care of something. They trust you to do it.
Very good. They're trusted to do it. A trustee is a person or group of people who manage and take care of something. They're trusted to do that.
See?
All right, that one?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right. Now for this one, Dontavius, help me out. Diverse. What's diverse?
Different types of things or people.
Different types of things or people. That's right. So are we, in this classroom, are we all the same or are we diverse?
Diverse.
We're diverse. Why?
Because we have different types of people.
We're different types of people. Very
Right.
good. Good job.
Or different personalities.
And different personalities.
Yep.
Awesome. I love that. So we've got diverse for number 3, different types of things or people.
Who it is?
What's wrong, Hunter?
That's it.
Okay. All right, that next one. Marco, help me out. Prohibit. What does that mean? Not allowed or forbid. Right here, we've got a no entry sign. Right? You see that sometimes on buildings or on fences. No entry means don't go in there.
Right.
You're prohibited. You are not allowed to go in.
You got a detour.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we have that one written down, right? Number 4, prohibit. It's 4. Hunter, you got prohibit for number 4? Not allowed?
Who cares? Don't everything.
We all care. We all care. We all as a class, we want to do good, right?
Yeah.
So number 4 is prohibit. What's prohibit?
Not allowed, forbid.
Not allowed.
Forbid.
Very good. All right, Justin, oppose.
Opposed to be against.
To be
So then
against.
walking away.
That's right. So we don't agree. We're opposing. We have different opinions. Does it make sense?
Right.
Camden?
And the thing,
Good? Yeah.
confused, may I dump it out?
I'll dump it out for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're the best.
You're the best, Brandon.
You're the best. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we have oppose. Orphanage. Orphanage, who's gonna take this one for me? Hunter, you wanna read this one for me?
Don't anything about it.
Hunter, can you take this one for me? Read what an orphanage is? No? Okay. Cameron, go ahead.
Where children and warden.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Orphanage is a place where children without parents are cared for and housed. So you have no parents, you have no one to look after you,
Or when
right?
you're home alone.
Right, but if you have absolutely no one there ever,
Right.
there's an orphanage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go there and there's people, there's adults that will take care of you. They'll feed you, they'll raise you.
Yeah.
Right? So orphanage. Grist mill.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
Have you seen one of those
Yes.
before?
Yeah.
What does this do? What does this thing do?
Makes
Who's
like
seen one
the,
before?
makes like the wheel move and then the water comes out.
That's right. It does. It turns and the water goes around. So it's a water-powered machine that grinds grain into flour. That's a
Which
grist
is really
mill.
cool.
And those are cool, aren't they? Margaret, are you writing these down too? Does everyone have that one down?
Yep.
A couple more seconds. How did y'all like that learning check yesterday at the end
Cool.
that Miss
Cool.
Ellis did? Cool?
Yeah.
Good, because I made one for today. So we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, so now we're gonna look at some different types of people. Jews. Who can tell me what it says about Jews?
People practice Jewish religion.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that word before.
Jews are people who practice the Jewish religion. Very good.
Yeah, I've heard that word before.
Yeah? Who can remember something about Jewish people? Does anyone remember anything about the Jewish people?
I think back when I was at like 6th grade, Miss Pugh gave us like a video or a movie like we was watching, and then there was like this dude who went doing it in a jar, I think, went shopping, and then the old lady told him to never come back to the shop, and then the father told the daughter that she was Jewish.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was something called World War II.
Right.
Y'all remember World War II?
Yep.
Okay. Really bad man.
Right.
Hitler.
Yep, Hitler, I remember him.
Yeah. He was against the Jews.
Right.
He got a lot of those. He put them in concentration camps. There were millions and millions of Jewish people killed.
Right.
All right, let's go on to the Salzburgers. Salzburgers. Marco, what's that?
People for Salzburg, present day Germany.
That's right. So they're from present day Germany. Salzburgers. That's kind of a long, big word, isn't it? Or big name, I guess I should say. Salzburgers.
And I'm going.
Justin, can you say that for me? Salzburgers?
Salzburgers.
Good job. Brandon, take it away. What's that? Say it for me.
Salzburgers.
Salzburgers. Canyon, say Salzburgers for me. Alright. Big word. Kind of like a Salisbury steak. Oh, am I in the way? I'm sorry. Let me know if I'm in the way. Let me say excuse me. I can't see. Alright, we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Our next one is going to be the Highland Scots. Highland Scots. Who wants to tell me who they were?
Scotland.
Good. Say it a little louder, kid.
Scotland.
Yep. So these are people from a particular area in Scotland. They're the Highland Scots. They're from one particular area in Scotland.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk a little bit more about them later.
Highland Scots. That has got some fun.
Highland Scots. That's right, Justin. We ready? Just about. All right. Who wants to take this one for me?
I'm fine. I'll do it.
Okay, go for it, Hunter.
People who are not satisfied.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So malcontents.
People do not
Mm-hmm.
like the way things are.
Very good. Thank you, Hunter. They're people who are not satisfied. They don't like the way that things are.
That's it.
Alright, so malcontents, right? Those are people that are not satisfied. They don't like the way that things are. Right, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody have any questions so far? No? Okay.
That's basic, dude, right? That's basic, dude.
Yeah. Alright, the trustee period. That's where you're putting in the blank, right? The trustee period. Trustee period in Georgia lasted from 1732 to 1752. All right, the trustee period in Georgia lasted from 1732 to 1752. And during that time, a group of 21 Englishmen, known as trustees, were responsible for managing the colony of Georgia. What was a colony?
The trustee period.
The colony was the place where a group of people came to settle. Right?
Right.
So, the trustee period in Georgia lasted from when?
1732 to 1752.
Right, 1732 to 1752. 21 Englishmen, known as trustees, were responsible for managing the colony of Georgia. Which one?
Englishman.
Oh, that's that yellow we didn't like. Let me change that to gray. While I'm highlighting, let me change the yellow to the gray so we can see. Or how about that? Does that work?
Yup, that works.
Okay. All right. Do we all have trustee period and Englishman written?
Yup.
Okay. Awesome. So 4 main groups. Let me stand over here so I can highlight what we need to write. Yes, Candace. Which one? We are on over here. So this one should be trustee period. We'll come back to it. Go to number 2. All right. 4 main groups settled the colony of Georgia. That was the. Who's that? The
Jews, the Salzburgs, the Highland Scots, and the Mount Contents.
very good. Thank you. So the
Each
Jew.
group had an effect on the colony of Georgia. You heard me?
That's very good. Thank you, Brandon. Okay, so the Jews, the Salzburgers, the Highland Scots, and the Malcontents, each group had an effect on the colony of Georgia. But those are the 4 main groups that settled. Right? Those are the 4 main groups that settled here in the colony of Georgia.
Number two now. Yeah. Not there. Number 2. You missed that one.
It's there.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Does everyone understand the spacing on that when we're writing each thing?
Yup.
Okay. So ready to go on number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what that one says. Number 3 says the Jews, so we're going to write Jews in that first spot, who helped settle Georgia, were originally banned from the Georgia colony under the chapter of 1732 because they what? Go ahead. Yep, because they practiced the Jewish religion. but they were finally allowed to stay because they had a doctor and had wine-making knowledge. So the Jews that helped settle Georgia, that first came here, helped settle Georgia, right? In the beginning, they were originally banned from the colony under the Charter of 1732 because they were Jewish, because they practiced the Jewish religion. But they were finally allowed to stay because they had a doctor, and we needed a doctor, right? We always need a doctor.
Yes.
Georgia needed a doctor, and they also had knowledge on how to make wine. So we needed a doctor, and we needed some people that knew how to make wine. Okay? Thank you. So, Dontavius,
Yeah.
tell me, why were the Jews, why were they banned? Why were they originally banned?
For the Georgia colony under the Charter of 1732.
What'd that charter say?
Because they practiced the Jewish religion.
Religion.
Finally.
Well, was finally allowed to stay because they had a doctor.
Yeah,
Good
so
job.
they were banned because they practiced the Jewish religion. Kinda sad, right?
Yeah.
But they were allowed to stay, why?
Well,
Why
had
were they
a
allowed to stay?
doctor and have wine making knowledge.
They had a doctor and they knew how to make wine.
Yep.
We all had that?
Yeah.
Okay? So let's look at this next one. So the Salzburgers who helped settle Georgia were a group of settlers who developed a water-powered grist mill. Do y'all remember what the water-powered grist mill was?
Helps out Georgia.
It was one of those first words we looked at. Remember? It was the water-powered machine that grinds grain into flour.
Flowers. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Salzburgers, who helped settle Georgia, were a group of settlers who developed a... Change it up here. Water-powered grist mill. A Sunday school. What's Sunday school? Anybody know what Sunday school is?
Like at church.
A church, right?
Church, yeah.
Exactly. And an orphanage. What's an orphanage? Do y'all remember what an orphanage is?
Pray for children without parents.
Exactly.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
good, Brandon. So they also have large scale success with what production?
The silk production.
That's right, with silk. So Salzburgers, who helped settle Georgia, they were a group of settlers who developed the water power grist mill right here. This is the grist mill. A Sunday school and an orphanage. And they also had large success with silk production.
Looks like we're getting it done.
We're almost there.
Then the next things, right?
Right,
With the learning check.
that's right.
Thanks.
And there's not as many questions as yesterday, but there's still a few. I just want to make sure we all understand.
Cool.
Okay?
Well, do good. Are we gonna read the questions?
Yes, I'll read the questions.
Good.
All right, let's look at this next
Not
one.
too fast.
Oh, we're going too fast, Hunter? Here, I'll go back up for you. How much you can? Did you get it all?
still got 2.
Finish right?
Alright, we need to move on to number 5.
You finished? Are you finished? Just got moved on? Finish right?
What about one more?
Alright, finish that last one, Hunter. Which one do you need?
2.
Oh, we're not. We're on this one first. Wheel number 4. Yeah,
Do number 4. We'll come back to number 3. You gotta pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
I'm gonna hand yesterday's learning check out while we wait on
So we're
those
gonna do the
finish
other
filling
ones.
that out.
You're doing the other one?
We're gonna do the other one as soon as we finish. We've only got what 2 more?
Wait a second, I finished that.
Yeah, I'm giving these out so you can keep it.
I got 100.
You did get a 100. You can go home and
92?
brag.
Okay, I'll take that. What you made?
Look, I got 100.
83, okay. That was good. Oh man, I only got the last one wrong. That was pretty good.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Y'all did great.
You did great.
Yeah, I was close though.
Yeah. Are you gonna go home and brag? Tell your
Huh?
moms?
Yes. I'm gonna tell my mom to
Yeah. Alright, we gotta move on to this next one. We will
So I
come
bring-
back for
so I
any.
Bring it home.
You can take it home, yeah.
Awesome.
Everybody take it home and show mom.
Alright.
Alright. So moving on. This next group. Who is this?
The Highland Scott.
Highland Scots. Thank you. The Highland Scots, who helped settle Georgia, were a group of settlers brought to Georgia to help defend the colony because they were known for being the best and bravest soldiers in the world. So Highland Scots, soldiers, right? They were a group of settlers brought to Georgia to help defend the colony. Why?
Because they were known for being the bravest, best and bravest soldiers in the world.
Very good. Thank you. We're almost done. Don't get frustrated. Almost done.
How fast it for?
I'm done.
You done, Justin? All right. Okay. So it'll take just a few more seconds. Just remember Highland Scots and soldiers. Highland Scots, soldiers. Got one more to go. Oh, I forgot to highlight that Y. Y'all still highlight the Y in colony. So that's number 5 that we're writing on.
I beat. I feel sure I peek.
All right, let's move on. We will look at this next one. What does that say? Who's the next group we're talking about?
Map content.
Mm-hmm. So the malcontents who helped settle Georgia were a group of settlers who were opposed. What's opposed?
To be against.
That's right. A group of settlers who were opposed or against to the trustee rules. They were opposed or against the trustee rules on land limits and slavery, which over time led to changes in those rules.
Finish number 6, Hunter.
Okay, malcontents. They helped settle Georgia, but they were a group of settlers who were opposed or against. They didn't like it. They didn't like the trustee rules on land limits and slavery. And over time, that led to changes in those rules. We were thinking tomorrow. I'm thinking not.
Yeah.
It's gonna be next week. No. I'm gonna say probably Tuesday. So tomorrow we'll review. Monday we'll probably review some more, and then Tuesday aim for the test.
The test is on the 17th. Yeah.
When, so they study Monday, right?
Right. All right. Who's ready for a learning check?
Right.
And don't cheat, right?
Right.
Don't cheat. That's right. Put your notes in your folder. Gosh, I printed about 100 of these learning checks. I don't know why.
This is test on the 7th, right?
We're doing a test on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Don't forget to put what first. What do we need to write on there first?
Name.
Your name.
And date.
Yeah, put your name.
And there.
Okay, so number 1.
When types of things or people are different, they are considered to be A, diverse, or B, similar.
That's right. When types of things or people are different,
Don't
Are
say that
they-
out loud.
yeah, that's right. Thank you. Don't say it out loud. Are they A, diverse, or are they B, similar? Number 2. Let's see if I can move it up here. Nope. So number 2, blank means to allow or to, blank means to not allow or forbid. Is it understand means to allow or to forbid? Or is it prohibit means to allow or forbid? Alright. Number 3. To be against something is to A, oppose it, or B, accept it. To be against something is to A, oppose it, or B, accept it. Okay. Number 4. Blank are people who practice the Jewish religion. Is it A, Jews are people who practice the Jewish religion, or B, Muslims are people who practice the Jewish religion? Everybody with me? Okay, number 5 says a blank is a person or a group of people who manage and take care of something. Maybe.
Or practice.
Yep. Is it A, manager, or B, trustee? Marco, I did do it for a grade yesterday. Everybody did so good. So a blank is a person or a group of people who manage and take care of something. Is that A, manager, or B, trustee?
And after that, it'll be that's it, right?
I think there's one more on the back side.
At the back,
Mhm.
we're done.
After that, we'll be done.
And no comments on our free time, right?
Right.
That's
Number
Fridays, not Fridays.
That's right. But let's look at number 6. So number 6 says the blank in Georgia lasted from 1732 to 1752. And during that time, a group of 21 Englishmen were responsible for managing the colony of Georgia. Was it A, the trustee period from 1732 to 1752, or B, the colonial period? Number 7, 4 main groups settled the colony of Georgia. The Jews, the blank, is it A, Salzburgers, or B, Gristmill? The Highland Scots and the Malcontents, each group had an effect on the colony of Georgia. So those 4 groups that first settled the colony of Georgia, the Jews, the blank, A, Salzburgers, or B, Gristmill, the Highland Scots, and the Malcontents. And then our last one, number 8, sit on the back side. If you don't see it, we're going to the back.
All right.
Okay, so flip the page over. Says,
Finish.
you finished? All right, hold on to it for a second. The blank who helped settle Georgia were a group of settlers brought to Georgia to help defend the colony because they were known for being the best and bravest soldiers in the world. Who were the bravest soldiers? Were they A, Jewish, or B, Highland Scots?
Alright, can I see what they have for lunch?
Hmm?
Can I see what they have for lunch?
Yes, you can check and see what they have for lunch.
Okay. Here we go.
And then once y'all are done, I'll go ahead and take that up.
Y'all, what are you going to